This is going to be my guide on how you can beat the 7-star Tera raid battle against Decidueye. I opted to do this online because in solo, I have died too many times because there is so much luck and RNG involved in this fight. So I'm going to be using the Bellibolt that we previously made a video on the build. We did change 2 of the moves. So if you don't know what build I'm talking about, you can check the link in the description or on the screen right now. But you can see the moves we're using are Acid Spray, Reflect, Thunderbolt, and Chilling Water. Now, the original build doesn't have Reflect and Chilling Water, so make sure you use the Learn by TMs and add those moves onto this Pokemon. Now you can see I've opted to do this online because in solo, it is very difficult. You need like your opponents or your AI to be specific Pokemon and they need to do specific things, and it's just insane to try get right. I have failed 15 times in solo. So I've got a group here of random people, 3 of them using Bellibolt, including me, and 1 using Miraidon, which is fine. Those are all good Pokemon to use in online. So if you have a group like this, you have a very high chance of winning, though there is a small chance that you still might lose. You might just have to trial and error. Okay, so I'm going to run through this whole battle with you, right? So right at the beginning, my aim is to use Chilling Water to bring down the attack of Decidueye 1 level. You can see there is another Bellibolt using Reflect, which is going to allow us to not take so much damage for the next 5 turns. Reflect affects all the Pokemon, so it's great. If you actually want to set up with people who like coordinate attacks, you can actually join my Discord and try find other people who are still struggling to do this raid. Even I myself can try join you and help you if you really need it. At the beginning of the battle, Decidueye will nullify stat changes off the bat, like right after you've done your first move. It will also use Feather Dance to lower attacks, which is fine because we're focusing on special attack, so that's great. Decidueye will now use its shield here. You'll see it actually did get hit by Miraidon's Electro Drift first, so it's now at 50% HP. So this is a fantastic start already. This is where you want to be. So you've got other Pokemon who are doing damage like Miraidon. We as Bellibolt are more kind of doing a support role, helping keep, Decidueye's attack lower, as well as lowering its special defense so that other Pokemon can hit it harder. I'm going to keep using Chilling Water to bring down its attack as much as I can so that it doesn't hit so hard, which means my teammates don't die as often, or I don't die as often, so that we can, get more hits in and keep the timer full, because in multiplayer, that timer goes down really quickly. Now, you'll see once it has its shield here, it does attack 2 times every single turn. It will attack once, your move goes off, and then it will attack you again, and then you repeat the process. So you can see here, I just keep getting hit with moves, but it's not doing a lot of damage because we've brought down its attack by a lot by using Chilling Water, which is super effective, actually. It's a great strategy, and it worked out for me quite well in this raid. At this point in the raid, the Decidueye decided to do a reset of its stats again, basically setting all of its stats to neutral again, so it took off all of its attack reductions and its special defense reductions. You can see removing its negative effects. And then it also used Swords Dance again, so it basically did another setup during its shield phase here, which means we have to be very careful because it's now going to start hitting us really, really hard. Somebody did a perfect heal, managed to heal us in time, so this was a really good group focused on support here. We can Terrasilize, use Thunderbolt, get some damage out here while we still have our ability that allowed us to, every time we get attacked, we basically do more damage. Like so, I want to get an attack here before I get taken out because I'm probably going to die right after this, I would think, because of that Swords Dance. I'm at low HP. If I take a hit, it's going to hurt. So if I get this Thunderbolt out, it's going to work in my favor. I take a Leaf Blade, brings me down really low. I'm probably going to die after I do my Thunderbolt over here, but let's get the Thunderbolt out. It does a decent amount of damage, as you can tell right on the screen right about now. Kaboom! Very good damage. I'm very happy with it. Heals me up because of my Shell Bell held item up to about 50% of my HP. It's still quite low. I got lucky because Decidueye used another move, the Spirit Shackle. It didn't kill me. If it used Leaf Blade, I probably would have been dead, unfortunately. But I survived, which is great. And then the Miraidon on our team used Electro Drift and managed to break its shield, bring it down low HP, which is fantastic. And then somebody else Terrasilized and used Parabolic Charge, one of the Bellibolts, and I believe it goes down here at some point without actually us even seeing anything, which is quite funny. It's dead. Okay. Like, it was the weirdest raid ever. But this is the most success I was able to have. If you don't have Miraidon who can solo it nicely, then Bellibolt online raids will be probably the best way to actually do this. And I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys have good luck, unlike I did in solo, because it's really hard to solo with Bellibolt, to be honest. I highly recommend using multiplayer online raids. As always, you're only able to catch one 7-star Decidueye. You can still compete in multiple raids, but you'll only be able to catch one. The raid only lasts for this weekend and another weekend in the future. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching.